Imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly perfect, imperfect, imperfectly, imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect couple. Oh yeah.
Welcome back to the Imperfectly Perfect Couple podcast. I am Candy.
And I am Tank.
And what is going on?
I'm good.
How are you?
Another week back. You know, we should give ourselves a big pat on the back or a round of applause.
Round of applause? Shit. Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Why?
For being consistent. Like, you know, we've been kind of staying
Wait
dedicated.
a minute. And we didn't even bring up the fact that we reached our 50th episode. I feel like that was a big thing.
I wasn't even about to bring that up because look how long we've been going and
Hey.
and we just not getting to 50. But 50.
I feel like it's a celebration.
It is. For sure it is. For sure. Let me clear my throat.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. But you know, it's a big accomplishment. You know, staying dedicated. It's funny how a lot of times to where like when you have total access, like the way how we do, a lot of times I think it can, because you know you can go down and record or just do whatever to your liking or at your leisure. I think you tend to put it, it's kind of like tend to put it off. It's kind of like the thing to where when people have workout equipment at their house. You know what I'm saying? And then, but been staying dedicated to that. Listen, I have been committed. You hear me?
Committed to crazy.
Listen, committed. Like, when that alarm clock go off at 5 o'clock.
I think you have been doing really good with that part because I motivate myself later during the day because I know I'm not the get up early in the morning person to do that. So
I just look at it. To me, is more so a thing. I think most people will say that they like the way the after feel after you work out. You know what I'm saying? Because it get things going. You can literally feel. I don't know nobody that's ever said like, man, when I work out, I'm just sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you really need to go get checked out.
no, for real.
For real.
No, I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Hey.
But for the most part, the average person, you know, everything is going. Your blood is going. Your heart is pumping, and most people are amped up. So, you know, I kind of look at like, all right, look, let me go ahead, get up this extra hour, and with me getting up this extra hour, the after effects is like, all right, it's like I feel like I'm ready to take on a day. I'm thinking clear. Oh. Clearer than I normally would, you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them type of things where I like the after feel, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm really ready to tackle the day, you know what I'm saying? So just staying dedicated to these three, and it's been kind of like low key, you know, the way because I ain't making no big deal. Is, you know, I do like the little memes, the me versus me talking to myself or whatever, but. Yeah, so I'll just say shout out to staying consistent, you know, and that's what it is. So I got my miles that I told myself that I know that I can reach with no problem. Got my days, got my times, and hey, doing what I gotta do. But going back to the podcast thing, I think I did see something to where they were saying like the average podcast struggles to get to their 50th episode. You know what I'm saying? So they struggle to get there.
He can't talk today.
Listen.
You talk about some, you don't be tired, but your voice.
I didn't do it today.
But I'm just saying, your voice is slurring.
Well, I mean, we got a little drink right there. So,
And tongue is relaxed. We need your tongue strong.
well, we got about a good another 4 hours, and we can see what happens. No, but yeah, no, but what I was going to say is that, you know, staying dedicated to the podcast most definitely has been some struggles,
Very much so.
challenges.
Very much
a
so.
lot of it we have been in our own way.
Very much so.
So I kind of feel as if, like, with this go around, we kind of simplified it and kind of made it, which we kind of low key did it. Well, worked out the kinks more so right on here within our first two. Was it the first or second episode where when we talked about the whole thing of like what you used to see from me, but you wanted more of, which was the cooking and all that type of stuff. So yeah, so shout out to you guys because y'all were a part of that, you know. So give yourselves a round of applause for being great supporters. But as usual, it seems as if like when you feel yourself getting so close to something, a lot of times things may happen or it's like a setback or whatever the case. So with the social media thing, there's been a lot of stuff going on with that. Those of you that really dive into that, it's a lot of changes that's going on with the social media platforms, which is a constant thing of going. So since we've been back, I go back since the wedding, because that was like kind of like the kickoff of like us really like being like just uploading consistently, like, you know, like y'all seeing our face more. So since the wedding, or probably really since your birthday, but like really since the wedding, it was like, you know, the numbers were just through the roof. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, we're getting 400, 500, 600, you know, views and likes and so on and so forth. So then when we started podcasting, it was like the numbers was okay, our norm. And I don't care what nobody say, man. You know, I know that people say that, you know, if you on any of the platforms and you posting or you doing content, not to pay attention to the numbers. You know, don't worry about the numbers. The numbers is just half of the battle, half of the story. Don't really pay attention to the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing out good content. Just keep doing that. But I'm gonna be the first to admit, man, that's kind of hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It really is kind of hard to do. I mean, because for me, it's almost like a adrenaline booster, if you will. Like, if, you know, you post something, you're like, oh man, you know, I got 500 likes or I got such and such views. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel good. It's like it's a confidence booster in that area, you know. So,
and I think too, like when you get in the comments and people liking and when people share and things of that sort. Like, because I know, like, recently I've been getting, like, inboxes either personally or things of that sort. And I'm like, hey, don't forget to like and share on the page. Like, it don't have to be personable to where you telling me directly or the page directly. Like, we want to direct y'all to the actual page and say, hey, share this, comment on this, interact with this, you know, because
direct posts.
On the direct post, because we want y'all feedback just like how y'all would want ours. You know, we support y'all just as much as y'all support us.
Right.
And in some cases, I feel like that's where I get discouraged in a sense, because you see, like, you know, I know like you have more people that are more viral and more popular and things of that sort. And you'll see, you know, comments, and people interacting with them. It's because they're there now. You know what I'm saying? And then what a lot of people don't realize is that to get us there and to take y'all with us, we need you
for sure
to comment and like and share and suggest. And I mean, you know, that helps a lot too, because it shows that we're not just being, you know, stagnant in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So,
but even in the case of when it may look like you're being stagnant, and where I'm going is, so I'm checking the email for the podcast. No, we did not submit anything. We did nothing. You know, I'm just going through the emails. Going through the emails, and I'm like, Candy, look this site up. And she looked it up, and she's like, well, it says it's from such and such. And I click on it. Well, what it was is that we were, would you say selected?
Basically, like,
We were selected
honorably
by,
mentioned.
yeah, it was an honorable mention from, what is it,
Feed spot.
Yeah, from FeedSpot. An honorable mention from FeedSpot as one of the top 2025 couples podcasts. And we came in at number 18.
Out of,
I don't even know how many
it
people.
was 40, I think.
Out of 40, you know.
Yep.
So that's that. And like I said, we recently just started coming back. And to me, that was more so a thing to where it's like, you know, even though that you may not necessarily see the likes, you may not necessarily get the reviews that, or, you know, the comments that you like, or the shares that you like, but behind the scenes, it's something that's taking place, you know what I'm saying? So just trust the vision, trust the, you know, whatever your faith is, and just keep going, that, you know, that you see it, and whatever you see for whatever it is that you put in your time and energy in, that is going to be done. So that was, to me, it was more so, more confirmation, exactly, of don't worry about the numbers, don't worry about all that, just keep doing what you're doing. So
Yeah.
that made me feel like, okay, yeah.
And I looked and I was like, okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, are these real podcasts? Those are real. Them are real pages.
Podcasts, real pages that are listed.
And like, we don't know what the rankings were or what was the qualifications. They just sent us an email basically saying, hey, I know that you don't know. I'm going to put something up so you guys can see it. But it pretty much read, you know, like, I know this may be a surprise to you all, but you guys came in at this ranking. We want to give you guys, you know, like a pat on the back for doing such a great job for Couples Podcast for 2025. And I'm like, dang, we came in at 18? So that's what's up.
And this is, like, to add, this is a company that's overseas as well.
Man.
So that was shocking too.
Yeah.
That out of all of these, like, podcasts that were selected, like, y'all see us over there. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just like, okay, confidence booster, you know?
Right. So that's what I would say.
We thank y'all, FeedSpot. We appreciate y'all.
For sure. Thank you.
I want to talk about these meet and greets because I want to go to one.
What meet and greet?
Cardi B.
Oh, Lord. I don't think she got none here.
I know she didn't have nothing here, but I've been seeing them trending because, you know, she promoted her
I think she got one in Chicago.
Really?
I think so. You have to look it up.
Get in the car and let's drive. So, but for real, I've been wanting to go to these meet and greets.
Meet and greets.
I want to go to meet and greet. And like, even when Breezy was here, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he charged a lot of money to go.
What is she charging?
I don't know what she charging, but it seemed like it's real quick, but it seemed free.
It do seem like, yeah.
It seems free, but she has like some dope pictures that she's been taking with everybody. Like, some people are bringing props and things of that sort.
And I seen one. She was it looked like she was breastfeeding this lady. What would you do? What would yours be if you actually had the opportunity to do a meeting?
I done already discussed it.
Not with me.
I done already. I know. I talked about it with my friend. No, but for real. I think I want to do a booty picture, like a tooth the booty out picture, or something like that, or like just something fun, because she just seemed like real fun and like outgoing and stuff. Exactly. That's my girl. She don't even know it, but you know what I'm saying. Like, my baby shares a birthday with her, and that wasn't even on purpose. So, you know.
Man.
So,
Well, that'll be what's up. I mean, let's look and see what the future holds.
You never know.
You
never know. But she seemed like a dope person, though.
Yeah.
She seemed fun. And so
sure.
I've always been a fan. You brought her to my attention. I didn't even know who she was. And this was Love and Hip Hop days. I think before she got put on the show, and she was going viral back then. And you were like, man, this girl crazy as hell. You seen this?
Because it was a thing to where I think when I was, I caught on to her from the music, but I think I seen her like on Insta. It was like Instagram and the music. And then I was like, oh, that girl from social media who be rapping, who used to dance, she's on such and such now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the whole thing came about, you know what I'm saying, as far as with her. But yeah, that's what's up. I know I seen it was this one that came across. I don't know if I sent it to you. It was this one to where I was like, no, I think I said, I was like, man, I wouldn't be scared. It was like, I guess she was trying to bag it up on the dude. Oh
yeah, he was kind of getting out of the way and he didn't know what to do because
Miss Cardi Barty Bizzle.
What? What are you trying to say?
I wouldn't be scared.
No, you wouldn't?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I will be there.
You'll be there like this? Or you be there like this?
With you being pregnant and all.
You know what?
That sounded kind of hard.
That did sound hard. That's even harder.
She like that.
But I think, like, you know, out of all of, like, famous or, you know, favorite female rappers, I've always liked, like...
It's her personality.
It's her personality. I've always liked her. I've always liked Lil' Kim. Like, I think Lil' Kim is the legend that kind of pioneered, you know, Cardi B. And then, of course, Megan Thee Stallion. I've always loved her as well. And I just like them. They just in their own little category by themselves. And then you got Breezy in the category by himself. And then you got my male rappers and stuff in the category by themselves too. So they're my favorites.
Got you. Well, we're going to take...
We're going to take a break because we got some surprises for y'all. Like, we're getting so much feedback.
Something different. Like we said before, when it seems like nothing is going on, there are things taking place behind the scenes. And I cannot wait to get behind this scene in about 2 more hours.
You know what?
So let's go and take this break. All right, we are back. Okay, so like we said before we went on that small little break, we're trying something new. And what that is, we reached out to a few close friends and family members and asked them to send us in some topics and questions and so on and so forth. Some things that you all may want us to either discuss, give an opinion, just for us just to talk about on the show. So, as of now, what we are considering calling this segment here, when we decide to open it up to you all, uncomfortable but necessary topics. You know, because in life is not comfortable. You know, and some of the things that we may want to discuss or some of the things that need to be discussed can be uncomfortable, but at the same time, they are necessary. I don't care how big or how small it may be. We just got to talk it out. Got to get it off your chest. So, the first of its kind on this show, uncomfortable but necessary segment. Want to kick it off?
Sure. I got about 4 letters. First letter is Hey Zank and Candy. First off, I love your podcast. Y'all keep it so real. And I feel like I'm listening to family when I tune in. I never thought I'd be writing in, but I could use some advice. So here's the deal. I've been with my partner for almost 7 years. We love each other, but we've been arguing a lot lately about money, the kids, and just life stress in general. Sometimes I feel like we're on the same team, and other times I feel like we're competing with each other. I don't want to give up on us, but I also don't want to keep living life in this cycle where we're either good or we're at each other's throats. I know y'all have been together for a long time and made it through ups and downs. How would you get back to feeling like a team when life keeps throwing things at you? That's deep.
You want to go first?
That's deep. I say, like, number one, in my opinion, a lot of things are starting or stemming with like communication. Like if you can't communicate with your significant other, your partner, etc., about the things that bother you or the things that make you upset, and if your partner isn't receptive to like receiving the information and listening to understand, not just listening to hear you, but understanding where you're coming from. I feel like if y'all don't have that communication just out the gates, then things like that will constantly happen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's hard in relationships just period anyway, because you're gonna go through ups and downs, and you're gonna encounter like stress, like you said, from the kids, and you know, just financial and things of that sort. Like that stuff is gonna come, it's gonna go. I think at the end of the day, it basically ends with how y'all can communicate to get on the same page to at least compromise those feelings and be able to understand each other. And maybe taking a break, like when y'all know y'all going through stuff like that, like separate for a second, like not even like saying
now, what
break
do you mean?
up.
You gotta clarify that. What do you mean though?
I'm about to clarify, not even saying like y'all, you know, getting rid of each other, y'all no longer in a relationship, but more so like he go outside and you take a drive or something of that sort. Like, I'll just give you an example. One of my good patients basically said that when him and his significant other would get into it, if they knew they weren't seeing eye to eye about something, they had children and everything, he was like, they would go drive it to a park or somewhere by the water or something. They would let their kids out, have them play on the park, and they would go at it, basically in the car. Because they didn't like the confusion being on the inside of their home. And I think when you're sharing one roof together and it's all confusion and it's happening all under your space where you supposed to call home, your peace.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, that energy lingers in your home if you're not clearing it out. And I believe in clearing out some energy, you know what I'm saying? So if you can't compromise something like that or be able to meet each other halfway or be able to vent those frustrations out in a different type of manner besides clouding your home and everything with it, then, you know, you got to search for other alternatives, you know, to that, what y'all feel that works best for y'all. So I'm going to just end it at that and let you.
Yeah, I think ultimately, like you said, communication most definitely is the key. Communication is the key for it all. But I think another big point, like what you said too, which is being able to clear your head. You know what I'm saying? Get your thoughts together on whatever it is that need to be discussed. And kind of like what I said before we started the segment, don't ever feel as if something is too small to bring up. I mean, because one of the things that, like, within our relationship, now marriage, I still am a firm believer to where, like, the little things, like, don't let those little things just continuously just go. And even though it's irritating you, you letting it just go. And now you letting it build, and it's building. Now this is the day when you decide you come in the house or whatever the case may be, and it's something that really got you really at your tipping point. And now those same little things that you normally would look over, you walk in the house and boom, now you're really going off. You know what I'm saying?
Now you cussing everybody out and the kids. Right.
Then threw the kids outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah. And then the thing as far, did they say something else about what, finances too?
They touched on the fact that it was, money, kids, and life stress. Yeah,
so to me, that just sounded like one big typical relationship type of mixing pot of the norms. You know what I'm saying? But remember, anything can be discussed. You can get to some type of resolution. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say most definitely clear your head, make sure your thoughts is what you want to say and is how you want to say it. And then proceed from there, you know. And do regular check-ins. I'll say do regular check-ins too.
Yeah, and you got to remember why y'all got into the situation in the first place. Like, you know, building it off of why did we decide we wanted to be a couple?
Yeah.
You know, what pushed us together? Sometimes it takes bringing back the old stuff and incorporating it in the now to kind of, you know, revamp the situation to make it feel like y'all once were before the kids. Because I think we talked about that too, like how you may lose your identity because all of this other stuff is going on around you and you forget about who you were in the relationship with before the kids, and you forget who you were individually before the relationship. And then you tend to mix all of this stuff in with the turmoil, and it's like, what are you really resolving? What are you really creating besides a tornado of confusion and, you know?
So so I would say most definitely communicate at the end of the day.
17 times. Okay. Next letter, number 2. Hey, Tank and Candy. I've been talking to this guy I met at a mutual friend's party. We text a little, but he hasn't asked me out or made a solid move. My friends keep telling me, if a man really likes you, he'll make it clear. But part of me feels like maybe he's just shy. So here's my question. Does a guy not making the first move mean he's not really interested, or could it be something else?
Okay. So
I think you can answer this because
met a guy at a party.
They've been texting a little bit.
They've been texting.
But he hasn't asked her out. Ain't made no type of moves or anything like that.
I say,
does he really like her?
I mean, first of all, that may not even be his mission at this point. You got to, I mean, look at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, for the young lady, learn how to be direct. You know what I'm saying? State what it is, what you want to do. I'm quite sure she probably not necessarily looking for a relationship like right at this point. But in y'all times of communication or communicating, whether it's through text or being physically on the phone or however y'all communicating, say something, bring it up. I mean, look at it like this. This is one thing I say, and this is technically not a yes or no, like in this particular situation, but one of the things that I normally say in life is only 2 answers that matter, yes or no. All that maybe, I don't know, tomorrow, be straightforward. You know what I'm saying? That way, he will know exactly what you trying to do, or at least where you trying to go. Cause it's like, okay, well, bet at this point, if you ask him, like, it could even be through a joke, like, or we should go to such and such and go get some ice cream, or we should go downtown and go look at the new such and such. Okay, now this gentleman know what it is. So now when you decide to either cut him loose or back off or just friend zone him or whatever you're going to do, you can do that with ease, because either one, if he don't catch on to the clues, I wouldn't want to be with that brother anyway if I was you. So that's just me. That's just me. What?
Nah, I'm just laughing.
That's what I say.
Ooh,
you got something or nah?
I mean, I don't really have too much of nothing. I think the only input that I would give is that part of the question, does it mean that he really likes you? And I really feel like if a man does really like you, he will pursue you in some type of way.
But they met at a
to
party.
Show interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To put it out there to where he'll be like, you know, hey, I want to take you out, or this ain't just like casual, you know, texting.
But who's to say what her energy is like?
That's
her energy
true.
may not even necessarily be on that time, because he can be looking at like, well, let me see what she gonna do. Let me see what she gonna say. Even though I know that they say that a dude is supposed to pursue the woman, it's like, listen, baby, if you want my mans, let Doggy Bone know what it is. Like, what up, though?
So pursue him.
It ain't even pursuing. Throw some context clues out there.
So how would you do it if you were a woman? And
I don't know how I would do it if I was a woman. I'm just saying, I just basically said it. When y'all on the phone and y'all talking about what y'all talking about, make some suggestions, not necessarily saying, hey, we gonna go here, but make some suggestions about something, whatever's going on in y'all city. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if it's a thing to where you know that they just like for us.
Like Cardi B coming here.
No, because that may require spending money. No, that's not a good idea.
Okay.
That's not a good idea.
Okay, so it's wintertime. I like to go ice skating.
I mean, it may not necessarily go ice skating right away because you don't know what he's about. But I mean, y'all probably can go down there and look. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. But like, if I said that to you and you are just talking to me fresh out of the bat, and I mentioned that without being so direct that I want
that's being direct.
But if I said, it'd be nice if you take me, not that direct, but you know what I'm saying? I like to ice skate. And this supposed to be some downtown on Saturday.
That's cool.
So that's being direct, but not direct.
Yeah, it's not like you're not necessarily bagging them in the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Like, take me out.
Right. It's like, so you basically saying it, or like, we should try this new restaurant, or, I hear such and such, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But who should pay for it?
I mean, I think that she should be prepared, but I mean, I think he should.
Oh, okay.
I think he should, but she most definitely don't go and just expecting, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like I said,
he responds to that will determine.
And if you do that once, or if you do that more than once, and he ain't catch on, he ain't trying to. Mm-hmm. No, it ain't his. He ain't focused on that. That's what I say.
Okay. On to the next letter.
She's the better reader.
Come on, man. This next one says, "Hey y'all."
Everybody saying "Hey y'all."
No.
Oh, okay.
Everybody ain't saying "Hey y'all."
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hey y'all. No, because that was the start of the old letter. My bad. This one next says, "Dear Imperfectly Perfect Couple. Okay, I need y'all to settle this once and for all." You know what? My boyfriend swears I'm the problem when it comes to sleeping wars. He says I hog the covers, I steal the pillows, and elbow him in the middle of the night. But from my point of view, he's the one snoring loud enough to shake the walls. So my question is, are sleeping wars a part of being in a relationship, or is there a secret to finding peace in the bed?
You are who you are.
And then they sounded sleepless and petty.
You are who you are. I mean, I was going to say I didn't know that it had a name, Sleeping Wars, but I could say I done been through a few battles, and even to this day, I still have to...
Bernard! When?
You know it. You know it. Don't have me insert some videos.
I got videos too. It
I know
don't make
you do.
a difference.
I know. We both got artillery. So we ain't got to go there.
Go.
Click.
Go.
Clack.
Go.
Boom.
I'm ready.
Yeah, sure.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
But
you like to post all my stuff on social media.
I believe that, okay, is it a solution? I mean, well, they say like with the snoring and all that stuff, that's an indication of other things, or it could be leading to other things.
It could be you just couldn't breathe.
Or it could be a thing, yeah.
You might need that thing, what they call them things.
The CPAP machine? Or
no.
Or you talking about the little strip right, the nose right?
If a CPAP machine is involved, that's a health issue a lot of times. Mm-hmm. But them other things that you can get.
The strip?
Yeah, the strip, and it's the magnet, and it open up the nostrils, and it make it flap up like that. Sometimes you might have something clogged.
So, I mean, unless it's a health issue, it ain't really there's really no solution to that. I mean, you just gonna have to talk, beg and plead, and see what's what, because 20 years in, And how long would you say we've been like actually like staying with each other?
Longer than, well,
It wouldn't be the full 20.
because it was like, I would say
17?
18.
17? Okay, so
17.
so 17 years of sleeping in the same bed
Because we was playing house before.
with this
we was
woman
actually,
here.
like,
With this woman here. I am still dealing with
nothing.
the struggles of her understanding what the middle of the bed is.
Oh my God! Don't
If
even
this
get
is
on
the
that.
middle of the bed right here, like,
Where?
if listen,
Where?
my thing is where the thing would be for you. This all you. This is me. This is all I would have. This is all I have.
That's not true.
It's a constant struggle. It's a constant struggle of me. I'm like, man, look at the headboard of the bed. This is the middle here. And then she does this thing to where she angles her body to where, yeah, her feet is on that side, but then her body is angled all the way over. And I'm like, listen, man, this ain't cool. So I wish I really could help you more with that, because I'm still dealing with it. And if you find a solution, I'd be more than happy for you to send that solution in and share it with me, because this one here.
First of all, it's
Ain't no
about
first, ain't no all.
Listen, it's about being comfortable in the middle of the night. Okay, it's about being comfortable.
So all on
when you
my
go to
side.
bed. Maybe I just want to feel you close to me,
But you breathe
Just-
hot.
just to be
And then you
close
be hot.
to you. We talked about that though. Why I could be hot. I got a fan.
That just started. That's just new. No, your skin, like at nighttime, you be hot. And let's face it.
What you trying to say? I'm some type of a
I don't know what
heat
you are.
magnet or something?
Maybe thermal something.
Maybe I'm ovulating or something.
Thermal candy. Well, I really need to stay far away.
Well, you don't.
Our track
so.
record.
Anyway, I feel like in the middle of the night, this is at the woman's defense, okay? I have to find
In the middle of the night, I fought. Oh, go ahead. I toss and turn.
I have to find a good way to sleep, because we not gonna take from the fact that I've given birth to 4 beautiful children at the end of the day.
That ain't got nothing to do with finding the middle of the bed. They might not even have kids.
I understand that, but I'm just telling my story.
All right, this
okay.
is your story.
Even before I had children, I slept good in the bed. You know what I'm saying? I think I sleep a little bit terrible now because I be trying to get comfortable. Stop.
2 weeks in
I be
a
trying-
row.
listen.
You admit something. You sleep terrible. Thank you.
But it depends on the night, because it's not every night. What? It's not every night. Because, see, I'm a stomach sleeper. You know what I'm saying? And so, side sleeping sometimes hurt. I done had sciatica really bad from my pregnancies. So, I got to angle my leg. My leg got to be hiked up, like in the L sometimes. And then this leg got to be straight. And sometimes I need
go
a
through
pillow
it.
over here, and then, the pillow adjusted, then the fan gotta be in my face sometimes. Then sometimes I like a sheet, and then sometimes I be too hot for the bed cover.
All that is fine.
But they
all
mentioned
that is fine.
covers.
Oh, fighting over the covers?
Yeah, they mentioned
So what
covers,
they want a
snoring.
cover?
They basically said, like, they still hog the covers. Wait, I got something for you on that. Sleep, steal the pillows, and they get elbowed in the middle
So
of the
we
night.
got 2 pillows.
Listen, hog the covers, right? Tank like to get all of the covers and ball them up
Ain't nobody in the bed. What are you talking about?
in the circle.
That's not when we. But that is not.
Why you don't want to talk about what you do?
No, because
though?
that's not when we. What you call? That is only.
Wait, be accountable for it though.
I'm being accountable.
Okay, well tell the story. Why do you do that?
That's not when we're sleeping. That's a thing to where when I'm just laying across the bed in the daytime or whatever the case. If I'm laying across the bed in the daytime, I prop myself up. It feel good on my back. Like, man, I'd have had some damage on my back, man.
Man, you ain't had no damage on no
serious.
back. He
I
get
did.
all of the covers and the pillows, and he'll create a heaping mound. Like he'll mess the bed up and put this heaping mound in the middle of
I'm
the
a beaver.
bed.
I'm a beaver.
He'll create this heaping mound, and then he'd be laid on top of it, and I'd be looking at him like, why do you do this? Like, why do you... And I don't care if it ain't... I wanted to bring that up. I don't care if it's because we ain't sleeping in the bed when we do it.
That's not when, of course, that's not when she's in the
Well,
bed, so
when
that
she
has
said
nothing
hogging
to
the
do.
covers,
That's not hogging the covers, though. It's not affecting you at all.
it does. Looking at it affects me.
That's not affecting you at all.
Okay, so that's what I got for you. I don't really have no solution like that.
There's no
I'm
solution.
only-
As you can see, we're still trying to figure that one out ourselves. So, like I said,
And I don't snore, so it be different in different cases and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I'm just going to let you guys look at the seriousness on my face.
Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and laugh.
She don't snore. Sure. That was the last one or what?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Well, listen, we do thank everyone that we reached out to.
Yes, that responded and gave
Thank
us
you.
feedback.
We appreciate you guys. And as always, the letters or whatever you submit or inbox us or send us, they will always be
anonymous unless you tell us not to, for them
unless
to be
you
anonymous.
want to be known.
Yep.
So you can get the cred for your letter.
Later.
Now, Candy, would you like to do the honors of letting our supporters know exactly where they can send in letters and all of that type of stuff, or topics or questions and suggestions? Where can they do that at?
Yes, let's start with the social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Imperfectly Perfect Couple Podcast with Tank and Candy. That's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, okay? All of those have DMs, okay? And then you can also find us at Gmail, imperfectlyperfectcouple@gmail.com, to where if you don't want to share something on social media, you can send us a lovely email.
Or you can inbox.
Yeah, DM.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, DM on the social media platforms.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
So, with that being said, I think those first few letters that we had, it
I
was
think
pretty
they're
cool.
very interesting.
It was pretty cool.
Very
pretty cool.
interesting.
Looking forward to doing more. Mm-hmm. We will see if we keep this name, which is
Sleep Wars. It's like, nah.
no. What is the name?
Uncomfortable, but necessary.
Yeah, uncomfortable. Whatever. Listen, it's time for me to go. We about to get to end this. Until next time. Hey.
Imperfectly perfect, imperfectly perfect.